Hey guys, welcome to Kipoerneke's Corner. I am over in the Watcher of Realms once more, and gonna see if I can do some of these dailies and whatnot like that. Alright, can switch over to that window so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And we've got a hero's visit over here from, let's see, is it Nero? No, it's Glenn. Glenn. All right. So Glenn says, Honorable Commander, I stand before you with a sacred mission. Your help is indispensable. Pathfinder's tributes are strewn across Tia, and finding them involves a good deal of fortune. However, they are of utmost significance. Please ensure you find them and hand them over to me. And so he is looking for Pathfinder's tributes. And those come from Gear Raid 2. I think that let's see, is what I'm working on currently is Gear Raid 1, I think, the background fights for the Oracle's trial. So let's go to Gear Raid 2, and my understanding is that now we can quick clear while we have auto fights going on in the background. So we're going to try that out, and I'm going to try quick clearing twice, and see if we get those adventurers or Pathfinder's tributes. All right, so we got 20 infernal emblems, 18,040 gold, 2,946 hero XP potions, 1 Pathfinder's tribute, and then a couple of pieces of gear from that. Just try doing it again and see if we get that other Pathfinder's tribute that we need. No such luck. It is 10 infernal emblems, 9,020 gold, 1,473 XP potions, and 1 Night Bingle Terror. Try again. Alright, that time we got it. It has 10 infernal emblems, 9,020 gold, 1,473 XP potions, 1 Pathfinder's tribute, and a couple of pieces of gear for that run. Okay, now out of there, and we have the items. Let's submit them. We got 5 arena permits and 200 stamina for that. Then he says, these items are viewed as the Holy Light's gifts, aiding us in comprehending deity's intentions. Your help in locating them will bring us closer to the Holy Light's truth. And now he wants more stuff from us. All he does is just take. He wants 10 of our insignia of marksman 1s. That's kind of okay. I've got more than 1,000 of them apparently, so let's go ahead and give him 10. Why not? Let the man have some of our hard-earned things. We got 3 4-star psychic power shards for that. Okay, so what else? I have Maureen sent out for some high seas adventures over there. We've got something over in the friends window. Let's see what it is. Let's quick claim and give first of all, and then let's go to the friends window where we have a request from player 154599095. Let's accept it. All right, now we have a good amount of stamina left, even though we're running background fights. Let's go to quests. We have some things to claim here. We cleared any stages 5 times today, giving us 5 engraved rings and 1 stamina potion sample. We spent 100 stamina. That gives us 1 stamina potion sample and 5 engraved rings. We gave our friendship points out, which gives us 5 engraved rings and 10 friendship points. Now, we have a few more things on this list of to-dos. One thing I want to check into is Fear Faction Trial and Ink difficulty level 1 time. Now, previously, I had finished all 8 of the basic trial levels that were available. My understanding from last night's update is that we now have, I believe, 18 levels of basic trials as opposed to only 8. So let's go check that out. That appears to be correct. So, what kind of craziness is stage 9? It says you clear the stage for 1 of the soul shards, you deploy 3 mages for another, and you clear the stage with soul core intact for the 3rd one. Okay, so let's have a look at it. Map info. Okay, it looks like the same setup as stage 8. We've got Dimitri again. He's the big lizard with the tail that just bashes everything nearby. We got Ashen Vorger this time. He's an elite. It says he has heavy armor, magic, damage, melee. He has pretty good stats overall. He has Molten Crush. After being blocked for a period of time, deals multiple instances of massive damage to the blocker. Well, we don't want... Okay. I dislike when they have this ambiguous language, like a period of time. Okay. Anything is a period of time. A millisecond is a period of time. What period of time is it? And is it something that progressively gets worse? Or is it something that, like, you hit a point and you're like, oh, it's been 3 seconds. We're dealing massive damage starting right now. I don't know. Curious. Is it like party wipe because we were blocked for too long and didn't get killed? Questions. I have questions. He is immune to all crowd control effects except slow. A monster formed from lava, possessing extremely high attack. Okay, so he has high attack, and after a while he hits hard. Otherwise, he is... he doesn't have anything particularly bad about his stats. The lowest thing he has is his defense and his magic resistance. Whatever. I wonder if Ajax would come into play here. I feel like there's a high possibility that Ajax and Sulkavans between them could do some pretty good damage there. Oh, hey OJ, how you doing this morning? Thanks on your congrats for the 500 subscribers on YouTube. All right, now next thing here is the Fallen Defender. It has heavy armor, melee, physical, continuously taunts heroes, and significantly reduces the physical damage and magic damage taken by monsters in range. We got Fallen Chopper, common armor, melee, and physical. A mad fighter roaming in the dungeon enjoys beheading people. Wow, what a thrill. Alright, Fallen Reaper, common armor, melee, and physical. When he was alive, his hands were chopped off and replaced with terrible weapons resembling giant thorns. He was then brutally destroyed and revived in resentment, becoming a horrifying killing machine. That's very poetically phrased. Alright, now, back out of there. Let's go to the fight and then kind of have a look at this. I do like the idea of keeping Sulkadins. It looks like I had some idea of a team going here. Okay, I clearly had Wrath so that Arrogance can get the boost. We now have Sun Wukong, and that may be a better replacement for Akira, potentially. Rosalia, I think, did pretty well here. It looks like I had gone with a couple of healers, which makes sense. Okay. So, we do not want the guys to stagnate for very long in one place, clearly, right? So what shall I do? How's about... I dislike it, but I think I'm going to take out Stetrum and put in Ajax for this. And then put Sun Wukong in the bottom group. Let's put some clothes on that boy, huh? Gear. He does have someone. That's great. How about artifact? Alright. He appears to have an artifact. Well, alright. Cool. So what is it that I'm missing on him? Nothing. Everything's fine. Great. Alright. So, we have a few of the Nightmare faction down at the bottom. We have a decent Infernal representation at the top. And do I want... Yeah, I definitely want Ajax to be in the top of this. Tordor would be super cool, but you got what you got, right? Alright. Looking at this, suggested PP for the stage is 583,680. We currently have 794,656. So, I guess we just give it a try. We have a lot of melee spots. The platform spots are more spread out, but we'll see how this goes. It's probably going to go pretty poorly the first time. I don't know. We'll see. Deploy 3 mages. I don't know if I brought 3 mages. It occurs to me suddenly. Ajax is 1 for sure. I wonder what'll happen if I just stick Ajax like right here. Will that be good? I wonder. No idea. Let's try it. Oh, there's a fellow coming right away. Let's throw Xena down there. And then maybe Aelin here. Okay, what if we... Okay, we can't. We could put... I don't know if that's a good idea or not, though. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then stick Sun Wukong over here. I don't know if they'll live very long or not. Go ahead and turn on ultimates. And then we've got probably for Wrath down here. We're just kind of reactive at the moment, I'm afraid. Now, what if we have her here? No, wrong spot. One back, right? Here would be, perhaps? Maybe. I don't have Aelin's turned on, and I think I want it turned on. We have Arrogance. And what if we put Arrogance behind Xena here? That'll let Xena get killed, which is fine. Okay, that was Sun Wukong's guy. I think Idrin here. And now we're out of deployables for the moment, but not to worry. I'm sure someone will die, and then I can put out Socrates. Now the question is, how many mages do we actually have here? Because I feel like we don't have enough. Even if I put Ajax down, I think we only have 2 mages. So I have already failed where I began. And maybe the right answer is to pick these guys up and try again. Now, who would I take out is the question. I think maybe I take out... I'm really not sure, honestly. Could take out Rosalia. Trade her. But I don't know. Let's see what the damage looks like at the end of this. I think I'll stop it early. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Well, no, if I win, does that use up my attempt to this level? I think it does. So, we'll go ahead and stop it a little bit early. Just let them fight a little more and see what happens. But everything kind of looks like it's going all right. I think that tail swipe will wipe us out pretty well. But between Aelin and Dao Chan, I think they've got this feeling okay. Let us quit the battle. And then try to make sure I have enough mages in here. Alright, let's go to stats first. And Ajax definitely did well. Rosalia was second. And that was top 2. Ajax, Rosalia, Idrin, and then Sun Wukong. And we got basically the bottom of the damage was, of course, Wrath, which makes sense. He's just there really to be a lord more than anything. I wonder if I can just take out Arrogance. I don't think he came into play too much there. So let's try that. Alright. Let's go to fight. Remove Arrogance, and then see what we have in the way of mages, because we need 1 more. Okay. Hopefully. Otherwise it would be hilarious that I just reset that for no reason. We could do Beatrix. I mean, why not? I don't know that it would be a bad thing. Um, the other option would be we could take out. Okay, we could take out Ra and put in Leia instead. No, never mind. Never mind. It's a possibility, actually, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna put in Beatrix for now. I may change that later, but let's throw some kind of gear on her. It is what it is, I suppose. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. Then, okay, then we're just gonna try it like this. Yeah, let's go. We now have the 3 mages we need to deploy anyway. Okay, I think I had thrown Xena out first, followed by Aelin. So let's put Xena right here where she was before, and then Aelin can go where she was before. That's perfectly fine. We had, I had ended up putting Idrin, I believe, right here, so we'll start with that this time. And then I had Dao Chan right there, and that worked all right. Previously I had put Sun Wukong back behind. First, I think I'll stick Beatrix. I really don't like sticking Beatrix there. It's a terrible plan. It's not the greatest. However, if I stick her out the other direction, maybe a worse state in some ways. Okay, I had put Ajax out over here before, and I think that went pretty well. So let's do that again. Let's turn on ultimates. Probably better throw out Sun Wukong at this point. Now I have to get Beatrix out somewhere, and also Solkadin's out somewhere in order to fulfill parameters of this stage here. Could do Solkadin's there to help Xena deal with that. I suppose. It's not great, but it'll work. Then if we put Beatrix, where are we going to put her? Right here? I guess. I'll guess right here. Now we have put down all 3 of the mages. Doesn't say they have to live, you just have to have them all. I'm out of deployables for the moment. We can put these guys in DPS mode for a second here. And then we'll turn them back into healing mode for the moment. Because the benefit continues for a little while after you switch stances. Seems to be working fairly well. Let's say that, and then my guy dies. Seems about right, doesn't it? That was a terrible attempt there. But really what I wanted was just somebody to stop the onslaught for a second. Not good enough, though, unfortunately. Everybody died a terrible death. All right, well, looks like 2 healers are the only ones who ended up living through that. All right, so see where we're at. We've got Ajax at the top on the DPS, followed by Sulkadins. Then Idrin, um, Xena, Beatrix, Sun Wukong, and then Rosalia. Now I'm thinking what I can do. Because I don't have to leave these mages on, so I could put one down and then pick them up and put somebody else down, and that would be fine to do. Yeah, maybe that. And we'll try this again, and we're gonna do it that way this time. Oh, OJ says, I still haven't tried these stages yet. Yeah, I just, I knew that they were a new thing, so I thought it would be fun to give it a go. Alright, another thing is I'll look at the other mages and see if I want someone else. I don't know, I'm kind of okay with it. I could put down Laurel and then pick her up, and everybody would get 50% regen, which wouldn't be bad. And in fact, maybe I'll try that this time. She has no clothes on. They don't really matter, but I'm going to throw them on anyway. There we are. And we'll try it again. Okay, so these guys move at speed. You can also, of course, pick up Xena, because that is, a very sensible thing to do. And we'll put down our next, I think. Then Idrin here. Then I think we can do probably Ajax next. That location for him is decent. I wonder, though, if we could put him here. Oh, is that better? I'm not sure. We'll try it. It hits both teams at the very least. I don't seem to have ultimates on. I'll turn those on. I better put somebody back here so that guy doesn't just waltz on in. Let's throw down... Okay. Let's throw Laurel over here. And then we pick her up pretty soon. I don't really... Okay, things have just gone off as far as ultimates, so if I can find Laurel and correct it, click her, and pull her up, and it gives everybody rage regen, which isn't that important at the moment, but still good to have. We can also throw it on Wrath to give that XP bonus, and then pick him up. Not XP bonus, attack speed bonus. Words are hard. Now, what if we put Sulkadins here and face that way? Could have picked up Xena at some point, but did not do. Well, here comes the lizard with his AoE tail he's got. Tail sweat. So we had somebody go down. So let's put out Wrath. Move those guys back for a second. And then let's throw a roll over here to give these guys a boost when she leaves. Let's pick her up. I don't even need to. Alright. Alright, so we cleared the stage, we deployed the 3 mages, we didn't lose the soul shards. So, we got a total of 15 Shelter Insignia 3s and 300 XP potions for that. Stats show Sulpidon's at the top with 19,238,800, followed by Rosalia with 12,514,900. Then we've got Ajax at 11,449,800. And then it goes down to Xena at 6,202,320. Probably could have done a little bit better on that, but it wasn't too bad. We'll take it. All right, we keep that stage there. So, we got this finished. Clear faction trial on any difficulty level 1 time, which gives us 5 engraved rings and 10,000 gold. Over here in the background fights, we got 133,200 gold, 19,110 XP potions, 12 Sanguine fabrics, 17 smoldering scales, a little variety of gear, 1 mossy quartz level 1, 280 lost legacy trophies, 140 infernal emblems, and 10 demon soldier shards of the Skeleton warrior variety. Here's Glenn. He says, "Thank you, revered commander. Guided by the holy light, we've secured victory and protected the beacon of our faith. May the holy light eternally guide our path." Alright, now for Bo Root, who has refreshed over here. Nothing is exciting apparently. Let's come over to huge stamina potion. Grab that from the arena shop. Back out there, and then speaking of arena, let's check that out. We got 2 arena coins while we were gone, defending against other people. Hey, Delirium, how you doing today? Got that. Let's refresh these guys and see what kind of word state we're looking at. Alright, we've got Chaz Groovy. Chaz Groovy from the Philippines. He has 297,817 BP. And my people are naked, but it doesn't matter because the auto fight is good. Delirium says, should we use all our arena coins or save some? That depends on what you want to do, really, in my opinion. If you use up the arena coins, then of course they will regenerate over time. And so in that regard, it could be a good idea to use them. But on the other hand, you might want to save up because there can be some events that that you get points for your arena fights on. And so it's sort of, I guess, depends on what you prefer. Normally, I try to use most of mine, but what I've been doing is just going after the people that I think I have a chance against, and if those aren't appearing, then I don't do anything with it. So that's been my current MO. Yeah, no problem. All right, so Chaz Groovy. See what he has to throw out. All right, we have some little ants coming toward him. He's put out Eris, who has Judgment Day. Increases the hero's damage by 60% and attack range by 1. During the ultimate, basic attack can target airborne units. Reduces the number of basic attacks required to trigger talent by 2. The ultimate's area of effect turns into Golden Trammel. Man, I wonder what Golden Trammel is. You know what? I'm thinking that Golden Trammel, it sounds like it's a focused fire thing. I have no idea if this is accurate or not, but it could be. Turns into Golden Trammel. I have no idea what that means. How cool. Now we have Constance over here. I don't know that I've seen Constance before, and I guess I'm not going to see her right now either. But he threw her out to the north of Eris there. We got all right, Charles Groovy, 297,817 BP. And top damage on the board was Eris at 2,853,310, followed by Valise at 2,299,510. Then it goes down to Magda at 1,635,470, and Beatrix at 1,484,420. We got 3 arena coins, 50 Infernal Emblem, and 8,000 XP potion for that. I don't think I saw anybody else on this list that I want to go up against, so out we go for now. Alright, we have some mail over here. Let's see what it is. W Gold Gift Rewards Reissue. Dear Commander, the W Gold Gift event is ended. Please find your unclaimed rewards attached to this mail. Your unused chest keys have been automatically converted into gold. Please claim the gold in the attachment. And for that we got 40,000 coins. That's cool. Then out of there, and that was all the mail that I had at the moment. I do have a good bit of stamina built up, but let's first claim, well, no, I don't want to claim, I guess I can claim what we have right now in the idle rewards. We got 10 quick clear tickets, 2 insignia of mages, 3 auto-fight attempts, and 1 huge stamina potion sitting there. Okay, over in the shop floor, we have some things to claim. We go to time limited offers, go to daily luck, and then claim this chest here for 20 diamonds, 40,000 gold, and 100 stamina. Hop on down to W Gold Shop and go to the W Gold Shop tab for this chest here, which is 30 stamina, regular bundle, Spirit Invocation Pack, and the daily pre-offer chest on the left is 10 diamonds. Alright, so there were the freebies for the day. Now, with all that stamina, I'm going to go ahead and throw it at Gear Raid 1. We have 400,000 gold to claim on that progress meter bar. I just like to say extra words there, apparently. Progress meter bar. Alright, let's auto fight here. Turn that on to max and start those in the background. Again, to repeat, we can now do quick clears while things are running in the background. So if you want to do that, the option is available to you as of yesterday. On the passes over there, we got the Gold Dragon Pass. Now they've redone the way that this looks visually, and we did this last night. So instead of having the tab across the top of that window, we now have a drop-down menu essentially on the left. And so level rewards, daily quests, and monthly quests roll there. Let's click on daily quests. We have spent 50 stamina today, so we get 200 gold dragon tokens for that, leveling us up to 35. And we've also cleared any stage 5 times today, which gives us another 200 dragon tokens. Now, for the weekly quest, we've obtained 20 pieces of gear from Gear Raid. That gives us 750 gold dragon tokens, which levels us up to 36. Come over to the level rewards, and now we have 1 rare summoning crystal and 5 5-star psychic power shards. Alright, out of there, let's see here, over in the guild, let's go to guild quests, clear faction trial on any difficulty level 1 time, and for that, we get to claim 22 guild coins, 20 guild activity tokens, and 1 small stamina potion. Alright, another thing we want to do today is the Pantheon, right, the faction trials. So we'll come over here, go into this. We did the basic trial. Let's look at the trial of piercers, which is the daily. I don't think that I can do this one, or at least last time I tried it, I wasn't able to. Now that may have been, I don't know. I may not have had, I probably didn't have a lot of my guys. Let's see. Who did I and did I not have? Who new do I have? We definitely have Count Dracula, Lady Mina now, and I think we didn't have those prior. Which is relevant because I was having to... Okay, with my melee heroes, I've got Talon and I've got Apsan. I think I did have Count Dracula last time I tried this, potentially. I'm not sure. But certainly I didn't have Silas. I need to level Silas up. Let's see what events are going on right now. I don't think anything new has started, but I could be wrong. Okay, we got the Lost Legacy started, sure. But as far as things for leveling guys or anything like that, not only do I not see anything like Corridor of Glory, I think is not going, and I don't see it anytime soon. So maybe I just don't wait on it, and I can just level Silas up. I think Silas is a good character. I haven't looked into him enough, but I've seen him a lot in Arena, and I've seen him hither and yon, you see Silas. And I think he does, he seems like he does very well. Let's go check him out real quick. He's going to be way down, and I know I have my things organized in an unusual manner, but there he is. Okay. Let's look at his skills first and foremost. He has a talent. Deals 20% extra damage to airborne units. All right, that makes sense. After attacking 6 times, triggers soul snapping on the next attack. So after 6 attacks, he then does, well, after attacking 6 times, so it's the 7th attack. So every 7th attack, he deals 140% damage that ignores 50% of the target's defense. So it's like a true strike thing every 7th attack. Then we have Shadow Cloak. I've seen him casting that before. Damage increases by 60%, and each attack becomes soul snapping that ignores the defense and magic resistance of the target for 15 seconds. He has a passive skill, but I don't have Kipoerneke, and I think that that's important because if we did have her, then during the effect of Shadow Cloak, which is his ultimate, then soul snapping would deal 100%, so it would double its damage. That's cool. Don't have her though, so unfortunate. We've got this physical attack deals 100% damage to one enemy, prioritizing airborne units. Blood Pact. If a unit within attack range dies, it increases damage by 30% for 10 seconds. This effect can be triggered up to 1 time every 20 seconds. So he doesn't necessarily have to kill the unit that dies, it simply has to die. So if he was hanging out with someone like Ajax or Skulkadens, that too would increase his damage when any of the little guys dies, but only once every 20 seconds. So, interesting. Alright. That was Blood Pact there. This is Eye of Curse. After attacking the same target for 5 seconds, it inflicts Eye of Curse upon the target for 8 seconds. Soul of Curse, no Eye of Curse, will be triggered only 1 time every 20 seconds. Increases soul sniping damage multiplier by 50% against targets with Eye of Curse. Alright. Okay. I don't think that I'll work on him quite yet, though. I think I'm going to, go do a summon, because we gotta do our daily summon, right? I'm far away from any kind of pity, so odds are it will be like Screef or something. It's Narvi, 3-star fighter. A most inquisitive adventurer, Narvi makes a great companion, bolstering heroes and reducing costs. Wonderful. There we are with Narvi. Now, let's go check that out. We performed 1 summon. So we get 2 4-star psychic power shards and 5 engraved rings. Also, we can claim the box at the top, giving us 40 diamonds and 5 engraved rings. Claim the Tide Onslaught rewards 1 time. Alright. I have not gone and tried the Tide Onslaught recently. The wave? Maybe it's time to do that. However, my guys don't have any clothes on, I don't think. So, in order to do such a thing, I would want to make sure they all are wearing stuff. And I'm not going to worry too much about what they're wearing. I had actually spent like an hour day before yesterday trying to put good gear on different people. Well, you know what I was doing is I was trying to make gear sets for the people who were going to a particular fight. And so I did my best there. And unfortunately, the problem is, as I figured it would be, that I had to make too many stats sacrifices in order to get gear sets on the people, and therefore ended up doing worse than if I hadn't done it at all. So, not interested in repeating that fun time. And instead, we're just going to quick equip these people as previously done and not worry about it. That seems like the best way to go. All right. I'm planning to just throw gear on my top people. And then the vocal was the next one there. And then see about that tide warp. So I have my guys marked as favorites here. Who I'm most interested in. Gonna leave Baron for a little later. Maybe now. Now, in one of the gear raids, might be gear raid 1, might be gear raid 2, I can't recall. There's a guy who heals his compatriots, and he puts like a little healing staff down or something like that. And so I'm going to need Thumples here soonish. There's also another guy I know that I have who does anti-healing stuff. I think his name is the Seer, and I haven't leveled him up yet. So, I ought soon to try to get him leveled as well. Seems like a good idea. I haven't had a lot of opportunity yet to use Cerberus. I'm looking forward to trying him out in some different ways. Don't actually need these guys equipped right now. They were for the Infernal faction trial. So I may as well take their gear off and have it available for someone else. I think that was it, probably. Yes, okay. I say this right as I'm at the very end of my list here. It's okay. And really, Eliza is primarily just for her lord. And so it doesn't matter much if she has big gear on. Okay, let's see here. We have at least thrown something on everyone. Now let's go to the war room and then over to Tide here. And we're going to go, okay, so suggested BP is 8,872,000, so 8,872,700. Our current BP, without making any changes, is 8,312,210. Let's go to withstand wave 44. And we're going to just do a quick, basically we're going to pick them up and then we're going to put them back down. So we're going to quick retreat. And then we're going to quick deploy. And it's at 832,000, or no, 8,325,000. Words are hard, let me tell you. Okay, so still not close to the number that's suggested. So I think I will go to Tide Talents here and do something about that. I see that OJ says, have you tried Guild Boss since you got Wukong? No, actually, I haven't done the Guild Boss, the new setup, in like probably, I feel like it's been a couple of months. I don't know, maybe more than a month for sure. So I definitely need to do that at some point. I don't know what is getting killed the worst here, so I actually think I'll go try to withstand the weight and get beaten up a bit and see exactly where I'm getting beaten up the worst, like what's going on, and then we'll adjust accordingly. So let's deploy those guys back, and then we're gonna quick fight and we're gonna watch. Yes, yes, I know I'm gonna get slaughtered. It's fine, no problem. All right, so we shall test it out and see what happens. We've got some shields going on the melee guys, but now the shields have worn out. Okay, melee guy went down fast. Second melee guy is going down fast. We've got, looks like that's going to be the first problem. We do not have any survivability of any of the melee guys. They're just being knocked out one right after another. So, on the one hand, they need to live better. On the other hand, we need something to deal more damage. All right, so let's look at stats. Ajax did very well. Weird. So it goes Ajax and then Baron. That doesn't bode well. Ajax and Baron, and then Beatrix. Okay. Then Lady Mina, Cetrum, Akira, Talon, Yuri. So pretty much the physical damage guys didn't do wonderfully. Then again, Sultans didn't either. Don't know. Very interesting. Certainly, the dead melee units did not help. So, we're going to go over here and head into side talents and then do something to bolster the defense of our guys. Now, I don't really necessarily want to do the HP increase yet. I want to do, I think, the defense first. So, it's pretty horrific out there. Let's try to get it up to 40, level 40 there. I don't know if that's going to be sufficient, to be honest. Probably need to get it up a lot higher if I'm going to have any real effect on what's going on there. But for now, we're going to try that. Alright, and we're going to see how badly they get killed this time. Alright, let's click here again and see how it goes. I suspect they're going to die not much slower than before. But we'll try it. We'll see. Yeah, OJ, I also need to do the Void Grip on like Elite. I don't know if I've done Elite before or not, but getting it set up for the weeks following, it does make sense to do that. Don't know that I'll do it right now because I'm going to want to get some lunch at some point. I guess I can do these. I didn't pay enough attention just now. It does look like the melee units are still going down very quickly. Not quite as quickly, perhaps, but still quite quickly. So, in fact, yeah, that was pretty quick. All right, so I think more defense on them would help. We could put all of it we have into it. May as well. We only have 1,400 points left. I don't think it'll be enough to make a difference. That brought it up to 45%, which is kind of where I thought would be a good start. So let's see if, in fact, the melee units can survive for a second. just to make sure, we'll do a quick retreat and quick deploy and make sure it still looks the same. So we've got 8 core, 8 core, 3. Yes, they still think it's the same recommendation. Still way too low on the BP. And I think to some degree we're just kind of gated because we don't have the gear and the we just don't have the guys in good enough shape. So yeah, they just are burning right through the melee units. So that was only slightly better than the previous attempt. OJ says you can probably beat Wardrift hard. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the other Wardrifts. I think I may at some point have walked into the Wardrift Elite. I'm not sure if I did it or if I just like maybe did a couple of fights in it or what on that. But I do think I went into the Elite. And then I don't know if I ran out of time or exactly what happened. But I'm pretty sure I did go in there at some point. Maybe I did it. I'm not sure. All right, let's get out of there. Because yes, I think that redoing the dragon fights and then working through the next tier of Void Rift and redoing the weekly fights would at this point be a good idea, because I've definitely gotten more people and better equipment and all of those things since the last time I tried it. So let's head over to Arena and refresh these fights here. And we have Edna Moonin over there from Brazil, who has 293,419 BP. Let's go ahead and try that. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's autofight, and we shall see. Okay, we've got the ants in front. Edna has thrown out Ajax. That's what she's waiting on. All right. Ajax has Destructive Breath. Deals 200% AoE damage to up to 10 main targets per second. But victory has come about, and I can't finish reading it. So that was Edna Moonin with 293,419 BP. And stats show that Ajax is at the top on damage dealt at 821,584, followed by Magda at 777,475. We got 3 arena coins, 50 infernal emblems, and 5 auto fight attempts for that. OJ says, Void Rift hard, you can start farming the good meteorites. Those are for the artifacts, right? Meteorites? What thing? Looks like Marine has come back, and she's brought with her. Oh, good job, Marine. She finally got that birch sap. She's been looking for it for days. 1 golden birch sap, 30 buttercream mushroom, and 30 jumbo spinach. It's either out of season or she's just not a great forager / trader. Hard to say. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's see if she can get some pearls. Maybe she does deep sea diving a little bit better. Alright. Over here we have an idle reward ready. It's 2 arena permits. We'll grab it. And then, the mine here. We've got 3,250 coins, 2,500 XP potions, 12 stamina, 2 diamonds, 3 arena permits, 1 auto fight attempt, one mythical, and a chest. What's in the chest? Oh, it is 2 insignia of mages too. Okay, so things are coming along nicely here. I think though that I should probably get some lunch. So it might be a good time for me to take a break and go do that. I should be back on relatively soon today, as long as nothing comes up between now and then that requires my attention. But I do need to probably go do food. It was nice streaming with all of you, and hopefully I'll see you all again later. If you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see the next time that I go live. Hopefully I will see all of you then.